Hello everyone, you're welcome to class. My name is Kenny, Creative Director of Last Nest. Today we are going to be looking at our introduction to rhinestones. So, as you can see, the table is set. These are basic tools needed for a rhinestone. So the first thing is, what is a rhinestone? You can see different types of rhinestone here. A rhinestone, they are imitations of diamonds, and look at this. I don't know if you can see it well. This is an example of a rhinestone. They're imitation of diamonds because they sparkle and dazzle just like diamonds. They are of different types. They can come in crystal, acrylic, or resins. That means they can come either as glass or as plastics. Alright, so we have them in different types and sizes. This is called the #1 in the market. This is known as the #1 in our local market in Nigeria. We call it #1 or diamond or crystal. That is what it's known as, and it has different colors. This is the silver color, and this is the gold color of the same stone. Alright, so we have other stones too. We have the ordinary stones. Okay, we have other stones too. Besides this, we have what is known as the Swarovski. That is the second type of stone we have in the market, and can as well pass for an imitation of diamond because it also shines and dazzles, but the quality is not like that of the #1. I hope you can see the difference. So this is known as the Swarovski. This is a size 10. It comes in different colors and sizes depending on the design you want to create on your fabric. We have the ordinary stones. This is an imitation of the #1 stone. It has a bit of shine too. It sparkles a bit, and if you're not careful when you go to the market, you will see that if you're buying in smaller quantity, they must have mixed this and this together if you're not careful. So I would advise, when you want to buy stones, just buy them in packs instead of buying them in smaller quantities. We also have them in different colors. There's a black color, we have a purple color here. We have them in different colors. You can't have all the stones at once, so at times just have a trusted buyer that you can buy from that wouldn't give you a fake stone. Also, this is an example of an ordinary stone. I have never used this stone before, but for the purpose of this class I had to buy it. It is cheap and doesn't have any shine at all. I wouldn't advise you use this on the customer's clothes. You can use it to practice, but not on your client's clothes, please. We have the ready-made ones. Of course, I made this myself using one of my pattern boards. I used a #1 for this diamond stone. I used it for this. Then you have some in the market that comes in different colors and designs too. These are the lowest quality that you can find. Please don't use it, for the correct client. And we have other types of stones too. These are called tacking stones in the market. They have different shapes, sizes, colors, and we have what is known as plates. We use most of these tacking stones. We use them for gele and other designs of fabrics. I'll let you into all that when we start the class fully. We have our pearls. This is our pearl, and this is the pin for the pearl. I'll be showing you how to use all these tools. We have a pearl machine. This is the pearl machine. We have our picker to pick our stones on the board. We have our fabric marker. This is called the fabric marker. It is important you have either this or the chalk, so that you can mark on your fabric where you want your designs to start from. It's not something you just assume. You don't assume when it comes to stone in place. So get a fabric marker or a chalk. Also, you need a tape measure. It is very, very important. Use it to measure on your fabric. We have the rhinestone applicator. This is known as the rhinestone applicator. I'll show you how to use this. Now, this is another aspect. There are 3 different materials you can use when you want to spread stones on your stone board. You can either use this foam. I rarely use this foam because at times it just scatters, maybe because it has so much space in between. That's why I can't use it. But I have this piece of velvet material that I use instead. Or you can get a duster, the one they use for boards. You know, you can get that. We have our transfer sheet. This is known as a transfer sheet. Now, for beginners, I wouldn't advise you buy transfer sheet of this length. This length is about, I think, 10 inches or so, or 11.5. Okay, this is 12.5 inches. I wouldn't advise you get this. It's better you get this longer length because it's going to cover your board fully. If you use a shorter length and you have a full board, this is a stone board. This is an example of a stone board. They come in different designs. Before I get back to the transfer sheet, when you want to buy a board from the market, make sure you buy a board that has different designs on it. You'll be able to do different designs on your fabric when you get a board that has different designs. Don't just get one with a regular design. Okay, so as I was saying about the transfer sheet, if you get the shorter length, I hope you can see it doesn't cover the board fully. So let's assume you have a full board with stone. For a beginner, it will be very hard for you to join your transfer sheet on your board. Please, when you get to the market, don't buy this short length. Go for the longer length. This longer length is going to cover up your board fully. I hope you can see that. Please take note of that. It's very, very important. And of course, we have our stoning machine. This is a stoning machine. So if you don't have one, please get a steam press iron. It is important. So that's about the whole tools needed for this class. And of course, have your scissors. It's very handy. So I'm going to see you in the next class. Please make sure you get all your tools ready so that we can start the class fully. Also, the fabrics that you will need. Either you can get a t-shirt, a plain t-shirt. So I'll show you how to embellish your t-shirt. You can get a scarf. So I'll show you how to work on that too. And your ready-made clothes or a plain fabric. I'll show you how to work using all those fabrics. So I'm going to see you in the next class. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Please get ready. See you and have a great time. God bless. So I'm going to show you the number 1 stone. This is also called the diamond stone in the market, and it's also known as crystal or number 1. You can see how dazzling it is. And just zoom in. You can see the reflection of light on it. You can see it. So it is called the number 1 diamond or crystal in the market. It has different colors and it comes in different sizes. Like this size now, this is the size 24 of the same stone. This is size 30. Don't know if you can see the difference. Let me just bring it out. Look at the size. This size This smaller one is a size 10. This is a size 24. This is a size 30. And this right here is a size 16. It also has a size 12. So when you get to the market, depending on what you want to do on your fabric, you can get different sizes, and it comes in different colors. Like I said, that's the silver color I just showed you. This is the gold color. You can see how it sparkles under light. The reflection of light on it makes it glitter. That's why they call it a diamond stone. It's the highest grade of stone that we have in our local market, at least that I know of. You can see it. We also have what is known as the number 2. The number 2 is the famous and popular Swarovski. The Swarovski stone, it glitters too, and it shines just like the number 1, but the diamond stone shines brighter. And another thing you need to take note of is the base of those stones. That's another way you can identify a very good stone. The base under is usually very flat. If you look at the number 1, I wish I can show you this very well, but by the time you hold it in between your fingers, you feel that it's very flat underneath. That's for the number 1. But the Swarovski, you feel the sort of thickness in between when you hold it between your 2 fingers. That's one of the major difference between them. With time, you get to understand how the stones are. And can you see the base? This number 1 has a fine base compared to this number 2, which is a Swarovski. When you get to the market, just buy them in small quantity and try to notice the difference between the 2 of them. All right, that way you understand it better. And when you're buying, please check the adhesive under. It has to be gray in color, not too dark. You can see the difference between the 2. Not too dark. This is darker than this. This is the number 1 and this is the number 2. So notice the difference underneath your stones. And of course, it comes in different colors too. You can find them in different colors and sizes in the market. We also have the ordinary stones. You can see the adhesive on there. Look at the color. This is green. I will not recommend this stone at all. I don't use it. It's just for the purpose of the class. It doesn't have any shine. You can see how dull it looks. This is a size 24. No, size 16. Sorry, this is a size 16. It doesn't shine at all. I don't use it. It's for local people. So if you want your work to stand out, please avoid using this type of stone on your client's fabric, please. Okay. Also, we have ordinary stones, of course, of different grades. This is another type of ordinary stone. This is an imitation of the number 1. It doesn't really shine that bright, but it can pass. When you go to the market, they can sell this to you without you knowing. You can see it. This is an imitation of the number 1. Please just find a trusted buyer where you can buy your stones. I bought this pack, I think 1.5 or so. So be mindful. And another thing that this kind of stones will cost you is when you put them on your fabric, when you want to gum them on your fabric, it's going to stress you. I tell you, it's going to give you some stress, because after gumming it, if you are not careful, by the time you're removing your transfer sheet on it, it goes back with the transfer sheet. So please just find a trusted buyer. That's the best way you can enjoy your stone. And of course, it comes in different colors and sizes. This is another color, very beautiful colors. When you buy these ordinary stones, you can mix them for clients that don't like paying. I'm not the one that told you that, sure. You can mix them. This is another color. This is a black. This is a purple. You can see that it's fine, but for your top clients, please avoid using stones like this. We also have what is known as the acrylic rhinestone. When you go to the market, you can find stuff like this. It's quite expensive, but not too expensive, you know. These are called acrylic rhinestones. They're made of plastic, and it has a fold back. You can't put this under a hot fix. I mean, you can't put it under your stoning machine or iron. No, you use your glue or your candle gum. So these ones, they are called cabochons. That's a very funny name, like that, cabochon. It's a flat back. Hope you can see this. They're called cabochons. I bought them from a warehouse some years back. You know, makes your work unique and makes your work stand out. Just look for something different when you get to the market. Make sure your work is unique. That's the thing about stoning. Don't just do what everybody is doing. So we have this. These are plastics and they are called pearls. This is a flat back pearl. And we use this most times for gele. We use it to embellish our geles and all that. Then we have the sew on pearl. You can see the two holes. That's why it's called a sew on. You tag this using your needle and thread on your fabric. And this is also another type of pearl. It doesn't have any hole. This one, we are going to be making use of our pearl machine to fix it on our fabric. We're going to be using this and the pin. This is the pin. So in next class, I'll show you how to use that. This right here is called the racing rhinestone. You can see how crystal clear it is. It's a bit expensive. I think you can get a dozen of this for, is it not 500 naira or so? It's a bit expensive. Use it for your correct clients. It's called racing rhinestone. In my previous video, I told you we have three types of rhinestone. We have the acrylic, we have the glass, and which is diamond, and we have the racing. So this is known as the racing rhinestone. You can see how it glitters. It's very beautiful too. This is called plates. We call them plates. I don't know if there's another name for it, but we call them plates. They have different designs of this, and they sew onto. You can see the holes by the edge, the two edges. That's here and here. You can see the holes. So we call them plates. Of different shapes, colors, and sizes. So when you get to the market, you'll find a whole lot of them there. This is called a chessboard. It's a flat back. When I say flat back, this is what it means. The adhesive side is flat. That's what the flat back means. And when I mentioned sew on has holes beside it to tack it down. So this is a flat back plastic stone, and they call it a chessboard too. Also we have sequins. We have them in different sizes and shapes. You find this a lot in the market. In order for you to use your sequins, you need a glass bead. You need a glass bead for you to work with sequins. The thing is, you're going to be seeing a whole lot of different designs of rhinestones and um, other types of materials when you get to the market. So just make up your mind on what you want first of all.